July 8th, 2025. Yeah, we on the road. I was just thinking about how, you know, there's a lot of readings out there that speak to secrets, things that are hidden being exposed. We all know this. Maybe we all don't know. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself by saying that. But those in the spiritual community understand this for the most part. But the thing that we really, really understand is that, see, when you say hidden or secret, that's with our fellow man. You understand what I'm saying? So when people are worried about shit coming out because of others finding out what they're doing in the dark, that shows me that they have no awareness of the divine. They're really concerned about what their fellow man think, and that should be the least of your worries. It would be the least of your worries if you had a relationship with the divine. But it seems that you are subject to this fear of others because you don't have a relationship with the divine. And it's mind-boggling, you know what I mean? To us who are aware, because it's almost like you're saying the divine doesn't see you. So it's very clear, like I've shared in other downloads that I've posted, that these type of people only believe in what they can see with their carnal eyes. You know what I mean? These are the same ones that you find videos on YouTube posting paranormal activity, yeah, and being shocked at it. Like, these are the ones that get caught unaware when they find out that their child has psychic abilities or can see beyond the physical plane. These are the same ones that get upset when their dog shows them that they're seeing something beyond the physical plane, because you can see the terror on their face because they don't like the alarm that the creatures are setting off, as to say, nigga, I'm not going in that room. You can find them. You can Google them. You can Google them. You can search them up on YouTube. Yeah. There's so many videos out there where you see that people are caught unaware because you can see the terror on their face, the worry on their face when they have something that's close to them, see something that they can't see. Yeah. So, I say this because it's just like, God damn, man. Like, my goodness, like, you worried about your fellow man? You need to be concerned about the creator of all things. That's what you need to be concerned about. You need to be understanding. You need to understand that nothing's hidden. Nothing's hidden. That's a fucking delusion. None of the shit that you have done in the dark, or your ancestors have done in the dark, or people that have come before us and have done in the dark is hidden. It's not. It's not. Yeah, it's not hidden to where it matters the most. And since you have people opting to become the greatest versions of their self, they're tapping into this. And they're sharing this information. Why are you upset? You should be upset with the person who lied to you and said that your shit was hidden. Whatever that is. I don't give a fuck if it was an apparition, a fucking demon that you conjured during a fucking ritual, bitch. You need to get pissed off at the motherfuckers that lied to you. Not at the motherfuckers that are tuned in, tapped in, and aware of what the fuck is going on, my nigga. Why are you mad at us? Yeah? Last time I heard, yeah, when somebody misinformed you, you usually go back to the source. And the children of God, the chosen, are here to let you know, as representatives of the Most High, that the lie that you received did not come from God or whoever you think is in charge of everything. You understand what I'm saying? That has jurisdiction over everything. Not only this planet, all the planets, nigga. Not only the planet, the cosmos, nigga. The Galactic Federation. All this is under the Most High's jurisdiction. So if you got a problem that your secrets is coming out, the problem isn't the truth tellers. The problem is the person or thing or spirit or demonic entity, whatever the fuck you want to call it, because I really don't hang on to the semantics. The shit is not, initiated, if you will, by the Most High. Yeah? God is not an author of confusion, so nigga, if you confused, that's not coming from the Most High. And you got to understand, because we got free will, and we got an energy source in which we can create on this planet, you got people out here creating some adverse effects in their life. So don't get mad at those who are becoming aware of the truth and speaking on that. Get mad at the motherfucker who lied to you and the organizations and the groups and the sects and all the shit that you pride yourself on and attribute your quote-unquote power to. That's who you need to talk to. Yeah? Because that's what a smart person would do. You know? Kind of like how y'all like to go into these fucking businesses and say you would like to speak to the motherfucking manager, bitch, because you know the cashier's power can only go so fucking far because they're hired. They are hired to do the will of whoever runs that fucking business, so it doesn't even make any sense for you to be yelling and screaming and trying to take out the fucking employee, bitch. Consider us employees. Consider us employees. Nigga, it's above us. We not getting in no tit for tat with your ass. We not about to try to convince you as to what the fuck is going on. Please believe when we share what we share, it's a pleasure. It's an outflow. This ain't something we gotta do. This is something we want to do by way of our real connection that we have. Yeah, it feels good. You know? So yeah, I just had to share that tidbit, because it's refreshing to remind us of these positive things that we know to be true in our lives. That we know to be true. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Yeah? And like I said, when you got the truth, you ain't in the business of convincing nobody of nothing, because truth stands on its own fucking merit. If you choose to swipe left on that bitch, woe unto you. Woe unto you. It ain't woe unto us. Woe unto you, nigga. Just like y'all pride yourself in, artificial information, and you tell the masses how much they're going to be left behind if they don't keep up with this fucking technology, bitch, right? And so they scramble to your fucking stores to empty the shelves because they don't want to be left behind. Yeah? 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 Use it as an analogy to bring the shit home that is being presented for our edification today, for our spirit, and not just our fucking flesh. You need to know order, and you need to know how that works inside out. Because you're living in the fucking reverse. You're living in the reverse, and nobody who's in their right frame of mind lives in the fucking reverse. Yeah? Yeah? Typically that card is pulled out in the game of Uno, for an advantage. This ain't no advantage to you to live in the fucking reverse, my nigga. I can promise you that. Ain't nothing good gonna come to you by doing that. The only thing that's gonna fucking come to you is the lesson. To show you that the way in which you walk and the way in which you move is not serving you. Yeah? So I wanted to share that tidbit. I'm on the road again, my niggas. I'm on the road. Yeah, doing what I need to do. And it does not stop the Most High from just, reminding me and allow me to express that gratitude. Because it is gratitude. Speaking on this is showing my form of gratitude. Yeah? For that which is given unto us for the liberation of our fucking mind. Yeah? And ain't nobody gonna fucking stop me from believing. Yeah? And not even believing, from knowing and understanding what I know and understand. Yeah? Yeah, you don't get to flip this on us. Ain't nothing coming to us by way of your choice to remain ignorant. This is the beauty of being tuned in, tapped in, and turned on to source, is that you know that you fucking know. And then you get to know so much so, you get to know the protection, the security, the advantage of being on that team. How, yeah, you ain't got to worry about somebody throwing you under the bus, yeah, to get a position. Yeah, because they crabs in the barrel. No, not on this team. That's not what we do. You ain't got to worry about that. See, the Most High takes care of all those under its wing. You are safe. You are safe. These people don't have no idea what the fuck they have gotten themselves into and believe in a motherfucking lie. You're fooling yourself. And it's sad because you believe that habit is truth. In a sense, it represents an exercising of one's will, but it doesn't mean it's the truth that comes from on high to set your mind free, to walk in the liberty that brings wellness inside and out. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just had to share that. I had to share that passion. Yeah, of that elevation happening on the inside of me. It never gets old. It never gets old. It never gets old. Yeah, this is immortality doing its work from the inside out. Yeah, and I hope that you use your free will to receive the advances of the divine so that you can experience this for yourself. But that's up to you. Yeah, that's up to you. That's between you and the Most High. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Yeah, like I said, consider us an employee. If you got a problem with the way we move and the way we think, it's above me, bitch. It's above me. And with that being said, I wish you well, and I hope that, yeah, you use your time wisely, because shit is revving up. The reason why I can say it's revving up, because I just feel this, like I said, like with what's happening amongst the collective, ain't no fucking coincidence. Yeah, because we know you motherfuckers like to observe. And if you are observing very well, you know this is not organized by no fucking mortal person on this fucking planet. I can tell you that much. You got people from all walks of life speaking on this, from all backgrounds. Yeah? So when you doing all that observing, all that watching, as I addressed in my last post, yeah, you want to use your free time to catch people as if that's your spot? That's what you've been assigned to do? By all means, do it. But the fact that you got to sit there and catch people should be a red flag that you ain't got the truth, nigga. You ain't got the truth. Just like a detective. A detective detects to get evidence because he don't have the fucking evidence. We speak by way of evidence. We have the evidence of the Most High effect inside out of our lives. Do you understand what I'm saying? The fact that you looking for evidence is a clear indication that you're not connected. Yeah, you still got some work to do, my nigga. Yeah? And so if you're wondering why it feels so aggressive, because there's something about somebody being very bold in ignorance that the Most High just wants to nip in the motherfucking bud. Yeah? This don't bother people who have a space in their heart to level up. What I'm saying don't bother them. But for you motherfuckers that walk around here real motherfucking arrogant, yeah? Real arrogant, and then you spread that nasty ass virus from yourself to unexpected people. Oh, your day is coming. Your day is coming. Yeah? Because your problem is, yeah, you can't see the fact that we speak with such passion and such conviction because we've been there where we had to acknowledge how we were a fool. How we would be a fool if we continue or even consider thinking as you do or as we once did. We already know this. That's not your lot currently. You understand what I'm saying? It's not your lot currently. You know what I'm saying? So if the shoe doesn't fit, move the fuck on. Yeah? That's one of the perks about governing your body. You don't have to listen to what you don't want to fucking listen to. We don't live in a land, I'm in America, where motherfuckers is forcing you by physical force to listen to something. You don't have to listen to me. Yeah? Yeah? And I know that what I'm sharing is edification to people who are already there. You understand? It's a beautiful thing to hear the truth. Yeah? It's a beautiful thing. Yeah? It's encouraging. It's no different than the analogy of kids who have parents who leave them home alone and say, hey, when I return, I want my house looking like the way I left it. And you got the one sibling that listens to their parents, and then you have the other sibling that always want to try and test the parents and see how far they can fucking go. Yeah? Now the one who listens to the parents, they may get giddy about the parents' return when they sibling acts up, because they know they ain't had shit to do with the mess that the parents are going to see in the house, or the violation of the rules that were set before they left. Yeah? That's us. That's us. I'm sorry. I can't sympathize with your plight, because you understand what I'm saying? There's been information upon information that comes through vessels of honor throughout generation upon generation. You have no excuse. You have no excuse. Yeah? You have no excuse. This is what we're feeling on the inside of us. We feel this revving up of the Most High inside of us, because it's becoming very, very clear as to the stance that others have made with regards to their position with the Most High. Yeah? And like I said, that's above us. Yeah? We don't act like you. You not like us. We do not act like you. You couldn't even use your own reservoir to figure out what the hell is coming and what's going to happen, because the only thing that you have to resource without not tapping into source is misinformation, which is why you in the place, in the position that you are in as I speak right now. Because that's what you got. That's what you get. Yeah? When you try to get answers, is you go to the most diabolical, the most abyss place you could possibly get to get fucking answers. And that's why you have found yourself in the position and the situation that you are in, where you actually think that you're excelling by way of your connection with corruption. Yeah? That's where you stand. So, you know what I'm saying? What do we have to fear about you? Your whole behavior shows someone who's disconnected. Yeah? Yeah? You know how, like, the relief somebody gets if there was water on the floor and they realize that an appliance wasn't plugged in? Why? Why would they feel relief? Because they know they're not about to get electrocuted. When we look at you, we know that electricity, that divine energy that flows through us by way of connection, we see that's not with you. Nigga, we ain't got shit to fear. What the fuck we fear you for, nigga? You don't even fear for your own life. You don't even revere the Most High for your well-being, for your own life. So why would I be scared of you? You don't even love yourself. You don't even love yourself. So what could you possibly have that I need in my life to better my life? You can neither add nor take away from my life. That's facts. Yeah, we speaking from a higher plane. We ain't speaking from the lower level and the lower tier, this lower vibration. We speaking from a higher perspective. That's why I say you can't even touch, taste, see, or handle that. Not where you are right now. It would take the grace of the Most High to touch you. And we're like the news media. We're giving you a forecast of what's to come. So when you get that visitation, don't take it lightly. Yeah, because like I said, this is above us. It's not our job to convince you, but we're going to forewarn you, and we're going to give you that knowledge as preparation. So when it comes, don't take it lightly. And when you reject it, if you reject it, if and when you reject it, don't blame nobody, because it's all you. This is not one of the choices you get to blame your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, nobody, not the government, nobody. Because the grace is sufficient. Some people are having a hard time with the confidence that others have because of them tapping into source and really having this connection, this divine connection. And I was thinking about how, this comedian, right? He was giving a skit on how different races, when they get their card declined in the store, how they respond. And one of the things that stood out to me was when he was talking about Caucasians, right? And how the Caucasian male, when his card get declined, he has so much confidence because of his, his situation in life as far as the system is concerned. And he's looking like, yeah, you got to be kidding me. And he just gives that that chuckle, like from the belly, like it's unbelievable. Like, no, I have plenty of money in my account. Yeah, swipe it again, right? And I was just thinking about, like, how we can use this as an analogy to bring certain, understanding home. You understand what I mean? Because a lot of folks on the physical plane who only think as far as their existence is concerned with only being physical have a hard time understanding those who have a balance between the spiritual and the physical. Yeah. And it's almost like they are calling you poor because you don't meet the criteria of the status quo. You understand what I'm saying? And even beyond that, let's just say you happen to be very wealthy. They would still feel the need to put their foot upon your neck because the ideology is just like your kind. Like that chuckle like the comedian was giving about the white man, like, yeah, you will never, supersede me. Yeah, they have this pompous attitude. Yeah. And so I feel like it's the same thing with folks who really don't understand what's going on and what's happening right now. Because their value is connected to the material world and the things of this world, they have a hard time understanding where your confidence is coming from. So they're eager to try to do an investigation to figure you out. Right? And it's crazy because with this understanding that I'm receiving, it's almost like a setup for them, because they can't even, if you liken, you know what I mean? Like, you see how they do on the physical plane? They be like, yo, Google me. Like, when a person's really proud about their reputation and being famous and being known, renowned amongst men, they're like, Google me, right? And even if we were to take that stance in the spirit and be like, yo, you better ask about me. You know what I mean? We ain't saying you need to ask about me with regards to your clique. We saying you need to go address the Most High and figure out who the hell we are. And even for that, for them, it's a setup. Because that's likened to a person who's not in the club, who knocks on the door to get in the club, to ask about somebody who's in the club. Like, the person at the door is going to be like, but who are you? And they're going to be like, oh, I'm so-and-so and so-and-so. But it's a rhetorical question, my nigga. Who are you? They don't even see that in the spiritual realm. Like, they don't even see that. Like, who are you to be asking about somebody out here when you out there? Because if you was in here, you would know who they are. Woo-wee! Huh? And that's why I said earlier, I'm like, you under a curse, and you should be in a position of humility, not in this arrogantness, because lowliness is not a problem. Lowliness with arrogance as if you're high when you low is the problem. Because you're not making the space to level up because you already think you unleveled up. And you're falsely mistaken because you base your value on a plane that is not, you know what I'm saying? Priority in the eyes of the divine. Ooh wee. That was good. I just had to share that tidbit. I had to share that because I was just like, ooh, spirit, you coming through, ain't you? It's so abundant, y'all. Yeah, I wish this for anybody, but you know what? It is what it is. You know, we already been prepped and understood to know that, you know, everybody ain't gonna make that choice for themselves. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. But for those who are seeking and searching, you know, it is my petition that you find the information you're looking for to better prepare your heart for that visitation. Yeah, because it's going to be between you and the divine. Nobody else. Between you and the divine. When you work with other people who may be a little bit older than you in spirit, yeah, it's not for them to knock you up upside the head and make you a follower. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, even you got to realize, even for you to hear what someone else is saying means you already got it. Your heart is already prepared. And I shared that in another download. I can't remember which one to direct you to it if you're interested in listening to it. But I touched a little bit on that too before, where I explained, like, you got to know you're getting all the credit. You're getting all the credit. The teachers don't get the credit. The teachers already got their credit from, you know, doing the necessary work to be in a position of teaching. You understand what I'm saying? So there's nothing you can add nor take away from them in the sense that if you don't listen to them, they'll diminish. And if you do, it would lift them up. No. That's not how it works. So I really hope you hear this for those who are meant to hear it. And if you're meant to hear it, I guess you would hear it, right? I just caught myself. But anyways, it just, you know, I really enjoy reflecting on, you know, this higher information because it truly is edifying. Yeah, inside out. It's just, I know what it feels like to be in a space where things don't look good for you. Yeah. And I could tell you, even with the things that I know, you know, I'm working on. Yeah. It still doesn't take away from what I already gained. That is truly abundant. So with that being said, again, we're going to try to close this up again, you know, until next time, peace.